character of Gojo Satoru in Jujutsu Kaisen is considered one of the most complex and compelling figures in modern anime, even though he initially appears as an overly confident and effortlessly cool individual. Gojo is not merely the strongest sorcerer in his world. He is a living embodiment of the idea of absolute power and how such power can become a double-edged sword. His constant smile, sharp sarcasm, and provocative behavior conceal a deep awareness of the world he inhabits, a flawed system governed by outdated rules that resist change. From the very beginning, Gojo is presented as an invincible character, and this alone creates an interesting narrative challenge. How do you write a character who cannot be broken? The answer offered by the story is not to weaken him, but to deepen his awareness. Gojo knows he is the strongest, yet he also understands that his strength alone is not enough to change the world. This contradiction lies at the core of his character. He can effortlessly eliminate enemies, but he remains unable to dismantle the system that produces those enemies in the first place. In this sense, power transforms from a blessing into a burden, because seeing everything clearly while being unable to fully change it creates an ongoing internal conflict. One of the most defining aspects of Gojo's character is his relationship with isolation. Being the strongest separates him from others, not only physically, but psychologically as well. There is no one who truly understands him, and no one who can stand beside him as an equal. Even his students, whom he genuinely cares for, cannot reach his level or fully grasp his experience. This isolation explains much of his behavior, from his excessive humor to his seemingly unserious attitude. He does not act this way because he is indifferent, but because he is trying to lighten the immense weight he carries alone. His relationship with Suguru Geto is one of the most important elements that reveal his depth. Geto was not just a friend, but the only person who came close to understanding the real Gojo. The collapse of their relationship and Geto's transformation into an enemy was not just a narrative event. It was a profound psychological turning point in Gojo's life. This experience forced him to confront a harsh truth. Power alone cannot prevent loss, and even the closest bonds can shatter due to conflicting worldviews. From that moment on, Gojo's true path began to take shape, not merely as a teacher, but as someone who sees the next generation as the key to achieving the change he could not accomplish alone. Gojo does not simply seek to defeat villains. He aims to reshape the entire system. He believes the problem is not just the existence of curses, but the way the Jujutsu world itself is structured. This is why he focuses on raising students who are not only strong in combat, but also independent in thought. He does not want replicas of himself. He wants individuals capable of surpassing him, because true change cannot come from a single person, no matter how powerful they are. His abilities, particularly the Infinity and the Six Eyes, are not just combat techniques, but symbolic reflections of his inner state. Infinity represents the distance between him and others, while the Six Eyes symbolize an overwhelming awareness that cannot be turned off. He sees the world with absolute clarity, and that clarity prevents him from ignoring its flaws. As a result, he exists in a constant tension between complete confidence in his power and a deep understanding of its limitations. In the end, Gojo Satoru is not just a powerful character designed to impress the audience. He is a study of what it means to be the strongest in an unjust world. He is not a traditional hero because he does not seek victory alone. He seeks transformation, even if that transformation requires tearing down the system itself. His strength placed him at the very top, but that peak is isolated, cold, and devoid of anyone who can truly share his burden. Perhaps this is Gojo's true tragedy. He can do everything, except live as an ordinary human being, free from the immense weight he carries.
If you like this type of analysis, don't forget to like and subscribe.